Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, passing may be at a premium, at least for one side. The Rams are #1 in pass defense, and they're going up against a Niners offense that knows they'll be challenged. So, with the call of this Week 16 matchup, let's hand it over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, we haven't had NFL football in this city for 22 years, but football is back here in Los Angeles. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win?
The defense with their backs against the wall here in the red zone. Let's see how this thing plays out. They'll run it. Here's Hyde. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I enjoyed watching Robert Quinn in pregame warm-ups with you down on the field. Did it surprise you how tall and angular he is? You wouldn't think he'd be able to play against the run that well, would you?
But he can, and he showed it right there, didn't he?
That's that wrestling background he has. He understands leverage as well as anyone in the game. A big-time wrestler in high school. He didn't lose very often.
3-time heavyweight state champ in South Carolina. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So a red zone situation coming here for the defense. Let's see what they can do to keep these guys out of the end zone. They run again with Hyde on first. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Now that was a good job by the defense swarming to the football. And you know it's no cinch that you're going to be able to get the ball into the end zone against them. They're #2 against the run. So what's an offensive coordinator to do? Check your playlist.
They'll try to throw here. Gabbert. On the left side, it's McDonald. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Here's Gabbert. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Third and goal for Gabbert. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
And Dawson's kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead and pushes it up to 6. So they get the field goal, but part of that was a 14-play drive to get the 3.
Normally, when you hold the ball that long, run that many plays,
So time growing short here in this first half as they try to get some momentum heading into the lockers. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
as they head to the field now.
Trying to get it to Thomas and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49ers. Nearly complete. Time maybe for one final drive before the break as we get back down to the field. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. 10 yards still left on second down. Back to the air. Goff on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, LA. Their dangerous wide receiver. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. And that time, he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a...
Time becoming an issue here late in this first half of action as we get back down to the field. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. Here's Goff. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the... And San Francisco gets set to go here. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for him. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting them through, and they ended up tackling him for a loss.
They'll run for him with Hyde. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 2, now third down. Now from back at the 5, this is third and goal. Here's Hyde, third and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Time winding down here in this first half as we get you back out to the action. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
No, check. Patriot! Now let's go!
On first down, Goff. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's brought down after a good gain. It's a gain of 20 that time. And the Rams are going to get a first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Goff. And that will be caught. But out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Goff now to throw. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he's brought down after a good gain. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And Zerline's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we're... There we go now, a big third down situation. What can this defense do? What will they do to try to get this to 4th down? 3rd and long, it's gone. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a 1-score game at 20. Back to live action inside the red zone. A chance for this offense to push it across for 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Credit the tackle to Navarro Bowman.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Again, Cunningham here on the ground. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They tried to run it to the short side of the field. There just wasn't a whole lot of room to work with.
Yeah, it seems like things just kept getting strung out towards the sideline, and he kept looking for a spot to dive up into the gap. There just wasn't one, so that turned into nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And no gain.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
And Zerline's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. See this thing play out here. Big 3rd down situation. Can they prevent them from getting to the marker? Third and long for Gabbard. He's got time in the pocket. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. Job on 1st and 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Can this defense rise to the challenge for the final stop?
Watch left, watch left, watch left.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. From the 50, it's Goff. It's complete to Brent. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. On 1st and 10, Goff. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he gets it down to the 32. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. His throw caught right around the 6. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. 1st and goal. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. A couple extra defensive backs are in there. Big play, 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. This will be caught at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kenny Brent, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Now that was an impressive drive. but I think we're going to talk about being way more impressive because of who led them. A rookie quarter.
Getting down to the nitty-gritty. Defense looking for a stop. Offense needing points. Let's find out what happens. Back to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll look to throw. He's got time. He's going to let it fly. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
He's back to throw. Out to the flat for Hyde. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And quickly they get to the line. Back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And he'll return it to... And the Rams getting set to go now. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game. Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
So fourth down, all the marbles here for this drive. Can they get the stop? Desperation time. Gabbard on fourth. Smith catches left side. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none. So, Charles, a win is a win is a win, but a divisional win, that carries a little something extra.
It carries a lot with it because at the end of the year, if things are close, if you're tied, those divisional wins actually count a little bit more.
So for LA, the wins have been hard to come by, but they get one here to move to 4-11 on the year. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Arizona Cardinals next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, things get even uglier now as they fall to 2-13. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Seattle Seahawks.